Hello, and welcome back to the Flashback podcast. We are here for the first time in like 2 months. I don't know, uh, because I'm not dying anymore. That's an exaggeration. I've been really stressed out at work, and I've been having mouth problems. I had to have a root canal, but we came back. We're here for the Suicide Squad. I'm here with
Yes,
Coin.
indeed. Yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm here. I just have not slept in. I don't know.
I was wondering if you were gonna finish that sentence. So this
Uh,
one probably won't be as long because we don't have Rowan here and we don't have any notes. So we're just
true.
kind of going off of the top of our heads. Uh, so first things first, what'd you think?
Really good film. Way better than the original. Way, 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 way better than the original. Like, it's actually a film. It's actually a good movie.
I do want to like preface this was I enjoyed the first one when it came out. I
I
can't
do
even.
not. I have issues with some of the, like, uh, literally, if you watch anything about someone saying, hey, here's something wrong with this movie, they gotta mention the male gaze about it because they put that Harley Quinn in this really bad outfit that Margot Robbie was actually uncomfortable wearing. She has mentioned it several times. I'm pretty sure you can find an interview. First thing, she did not feel comfortable wearing that outfit. Just to be like, haha, Harley Quinn's kind of hot. Like, yeah, she's hot, but put her like you're doing this to make guys like the movie more by making every female character pretty much naked. They did it to Enchantress too.
Katana
Um,
wore clothes.
Cortana did wear clothing. She is the only exception, and she did not have much screen time. I do not remember jack shit about her character, and that's sad because she's a cool as fuck character in the comics. Um, Another thing, I don't just not like Jared Leto as the Joker. I don't like Jared Leto as a person. So I don't like many things with Jared Leto in them. He's a good actor. He's a decent actor. I'll give him that. Like, he's a I don't think he's a great person. The whole method acting of sending people sex toys and used condoms isn't very funny, and not a lot of the castmates found it funny either. That's kind of weird.
Uh, so I have seen a lot of things saying that a lot of the stuff that was rumored to have happened wasn't true, and Jared Leto saying that he didn't know where the rumors started. He started them. Jared Leto started those rumors.
And that's
He
kind
just
of weird
wanted to
to
get
start.
people talking about him.
Yeah, I don't like that film in the slightest. I think it's very, yeah, and has some spots where it's like, you really
Oh my
can't.
god, I'm sorry.
Like, the trailers were good as hell. The trailers were good as hell. They made the movie look good, and like this film, but then they failed catastrophically. They
Uh,
tried too dark and edgy to me.
there was. I watched a video recently, and apparently, like David Ayer has been saying recently that the movie that came out in 2016 was not his movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, and I can 100% see it. Um,
I don't
I know they
think I
changed.
would watch a Ayer cut though.
I think I would. I don't know much about David Ayer
I
though,
would
so
probably
yeah.
watch it for the podcast. I just don't know if I would go out of my way to seek it out because this is the perfect Suicide Squad movie.
This is actually yes, this is a very good movie, but I will say I still do like one of the animated movies slightly better.
Which one?
The second animated movie,
Hell to Pay.
the one Hell to Pay. Yes, I really like Hell to Pay for no reason. I don't know why.
I
This
like the
movie is
one
better.
that.
This, this movie is way better, but I like Hell to Pay so fucking
I like the
much.
one that.
Set in the Arkham universe.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
one's
was.
really good. Yeah, that one's really good as well. I don't know why I like Hell to Pay so much. Like, no, this Suicide movie is way better than Hell to Pay. Like 100%, it's a better film, better written, better characters. I just like Hell to Pay because Zoom's fucking stupid in it. Um, I love Zoom in that film.
So
Um,
let's start with. We're not going to go through the whole plot because Jesus, it's too
that'd be
much.
that'd be too long.
Uh,
Um,
let's start with the subversion of expectations at the beginning. Spoiler
People
alert
die.
if anyone doesn't know what the Suicide
They
Squad is all
killed
about.
they killed my man Boomerang.
They killed so many people.
Of course they didn't kill Harley.
I'm gonna look up the roster, and I'm going to
They
count how many people survived.
they killed Blackguard, they killed Mongal, they killed Boomerang, they did not kill Weasel. Weasel lived.
Yeah, apparently Weasel just didn't drown.
They killed the guy with the javelin I can't remember the fucking name of.
Javelin.
Had the axe. Is his name just Javelin?
His name is just Javelin.
What the fuck? Okay, man. Good naming scheme. Jesus Christ. Um, they killed those. They killed Capaldi. He was a terrible person, but I liked his character. Not Capaldi. Capaldi sounds like a great person. I mean his character, the Thinker. The Thinker, terrible person. God, I love Capaldi. I love Capaldi. Um, they killed Rick Flag, which then I was telling Max about this. The two things I've seen this actor in, he either dies or gets replaced. I loved him in Ultra Carbon, but then he got replaced by the guy who plays Falcon. I'm pretty sure. I might be remembering that
Anthony
wrong. Ultra
Mackie.
Carbon's a great. Yeah, yeah, he got replaced by Mackie.
His
Great.
name is Captain America. Thank you.
You're correct. You're correct with that. But,
Let's see.
Um,
So let's count the survivors. We got King Shark, Ratcatcher,
Harley Quinn,
Bloodsport, Harley, Peacemaker, and Weasel.
Peacemaker, and Weasel.
So 6 people survived, and I'm going to look up how many villains were advertised for this movie.
They got killed. They killed Polka Dot Man. He lived so long only to get killed as soon as his character arc was complete. I mean, good job. He completed his whole character arc, but he's dead now. I want con. I was. I'm going off topic, but God, I want Condiment King or Killer Moth in the next film.
Let's see. There are. It's not telling me a number. Let me try to find the cast. There's at least 20 people at the start of this movie. I would say.
The guy with the white hair, I can't remember the name of, played
There's
by
Savant,
who played
Bloodsport.
Savant.
I'm just gonna start naming people. Savant, Bloodsport, Blackguard,
Mongal,
Javelin,
Harley,
the Detachable Kid.
Detachable Kid, Nanawe, aka King Shark, Ratcatcher 2.
I'd say there's like 14 or 15 people.
Yeah, 14 to 15 people. Majority of them die.
And the majority of them die in the first 10 minutes.
They fucking kill Milton.
They killed Milton!
They killed Milton.
And only Polka Dot Man cared.
Yeah, if you go into this movie, I don't know why the fuck you're watching this if you haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah.
Like,
You really should see it. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Death happens. Lots of it. It's very gory. There's some points, while I liked a lot of the gore of it, where I was just like, that didn't look that great. Like, I love the scene that that guy gets his head cut in half and, like, slowly splits, but it didn't look perfect. Like, I could slightly tell, but I give it some leeway. I'm like, COVID-19's happening. Fucking great job, though.
Let's
Most
talk
CG
about some of the deaths. Let's talk about the deaths that hit us the hardest.
Oh, Rick Flag.
Yeah, Rick Flag really hit me because I did not expect it at all. My thoughts going into this were Boomerang, Harley, and Rick were not going to die.
Rick Flag did not hit me the hardest, actually.
Was it Boomerang?
It was Polka Dot.
Are you serious?
I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't want it to because I really liked his character.
Yeah, he was really good.
I love the actor who plays Rick Flag so much. He's such a fucking good actor, but Polka Dot Man, God, he never got to resolve his hatred for his mother.
I'm mostly upset about Captain Boomerang's death for the simple fact that he has his like super cool boomerangs that cut people in half.
Yeah, but they might just
to see them useful.
There's got to be a reason they showed his boomerang shining like they did. Is there a second Captain Boomerang?
I don't know, but I do know that the only time I've seen his boomerangs glow like that was in Blackest Night.
They might do Blackest Night.
I hope so. God, I hope so. Oh my god, that would be so good. They need to set up Green Lantern though.
Plus, the actor who played Captain Boomerang was so fucking good.
Yes, he was. I don't know if I guess we could just make it some mini podcast and just make it like half an hour.
Yeah, the movie's really good.
It's hard
It
to talk
is.
about because there's so much that you just have to see.
Yeah, it's a very visual pleasing movie, like a comic book movie should be. It's a James Gunn film. You know what to expect. He's great at he's great at found family. So you're gonna like all the characters, even if they're terrible, 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 terrible people.
Yeah, like Peacemaker.
Like morally, Peacemaker is the worst person.
I'd
Like
argue that Amanda might be a bit worse.
yeah, but you don't like Amanda in this movie. I'm talking
That's
about
fair.
characters that are like morally terrible that you like.
We should talk about the fact that there's actually like a team behind the scenes trying to help the squad.
Yeah, they actually mutiny against Waller, which is
Yeah,
the amount of balls you have to have to fucking go against Amanda Waller.
Batman is the only other person I could think of doing something like that.
The bitch that hit Amanda with a fucking golf club has the biggest gonads in the entire universe. Like Batman's not even hit Amanda to my knowledge, but this bitch pulled out a fucking golf club and just went punk.
I was kind of surprised not to get any mention of anyone besides Superman.
Superman. It's because this is kind of disconnected. Like it doesn't even mention the first one at
It doesn't mention Birds
all.
of Prey very much either.
No,
It
it doesn't.
Harley references like the character growth she had in that movie, but that's about it.
Yeah. Whereas I see this more connected to Birds of Prey than I do the original Suicide Squad
I think
because it feels
there are
it feels
some
more like
like hints
it
that it is the
feels.
same because Rick and Harley clearly already know each other. Same with Boomerang.
Yeah, she knew Boomerang. It's obviously connected, but they don't mention it because they're like, yeah, not a lot of people like that movie. Let's not mention it. But Birds of Prey, this feels like a natural evolution for Harley. Harley's at this point where she's like, I'm I'm Harley Quinn. I'm current comic book Harley right now. I'm like not to the level of like TV show cartoon Harley, but she's getting there, I would say.
I would say so too. But yeah, this movie is absolutely phenomenal. It is
Yeah, it's a great movie. It is
easily one of my
now
favorite things.
my favorite DCEU movie before this was Shazam. It is now this.
I'd say mine is still Shazam, honestly, just because I love Shazam so much. It's
I don't know.
entirely
This
biased.
Yeah, I like Bloodsport. They made I don't know how like Bloodsport's probably cool in the comics. I've never seen Bloodsport in the comics. I don't read many Superman comics. They made him just the fucking coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Uh,
Like if I were to assemble a team of badass unknown villains, it's Bloodsport, Black Spider,
oh, Black Spider should have been in this. That would have been cool.
um, fucking who else? Who
Condiment
else? Who else?
King.
Who else? A good team. Condiment King's not cool. Condiment King's not cool.
Condiment King is cool as fuck. I don't know what you mean.
No, he is not cool. I mean, Killer Moth has potential to be cool. It depends on which version. If you're doing like janky ass, like tech Killer Moth, no. If you're doing Teen Titans, the cartoon Killer Moth, yes. Where you literally Mothman, fuck yeah.
I've always liked the concept of a Suicide Squad that's mostly Batman villains. Just
Yeah, that's
because
just
they're
because
not.
Batman has like the most villains.
Well, it's not even that. It's the fact that most of them just don't have any powers.
Yeah,
So they would have to
go.
like improvise their way through a lot of these scenarios.
It's very improbable, but the few times we've seen Deathstroke on the Suicide Squad, it's really interesting.
I
Just
would.
because he doesn't get arrested.
I hope that the actor from Justice League does get to play Deathstroke at some
Yeah,
point.
he's my second favorite Deathstroke actor.
I really liked him in Arrow.
My favorite Deathstroke actor. Once again, Titan's a guilty pleasure show for me. I know some of it's not
I
great.
love Titans.
I don't like the first season at all.
I
I
love
like the
the show.
casting. I don't like the
Wait, what
first
day
season.
is
I like it is Sunday.
It's the 8th. So 6 more days? 4 more days.
Till season 3 of Titans?
Yep.
Oh, cool. A few more days till the Witcher animated series.
3
Anyways,
more days until What If. 9 more days
I
until
think
Black Panther.
I think that Titans had a very good and accurate depiction of Deathstroke,
I
and I
agree.
think his armor's in that suit.
I
I
think
think his
my
armor's
only complaint of the Wilson family in season 2 was Rose's mask.
Rose's mask is ugly as hell. Also, I don't like the very last episode. The very last episode of Titan season 2 is bad.
I disagree.
I don't like how they. She's not dead. I know Wonder Girl is not dead.
No, she's not. They're very open
I
about
don't.
that.
It makes no goddamn sense that no one else could have caught that fucking falling electric pillar. Also, what happened to that one scene where Nightwing threw a fucking gas grenade at Superboy and he just disappeared and he showed up? That was weird,
I
right?
don't remember that at all.
I do. You can find the clip, probably. It's fucking weird. Anyways, I like that show a lot. Like, I like it unironically.
I'm really,
Uh,
really excited for season 3.
I like season 2, actually. I don't like season 1 a lot. Season 1, they need to take the blue filter off the show, please. I
No.
don't like the blue filter
Anyways,
they have slapped on the show.
I'm really excited to see Tim. This is becoming a Titans podcast.
I do, actually. I am very excited for Tim. And
And
once again, I know
Barbara.
that I am
Barbara's
too
in
about
season
that.
3.
And just for a quick correction, I know it's not a filter. It takes a lot of work to do color correction like that. It's actually very hard to do. I'm not a big fan of blue as a color for color correction. It drains a lot of color out of stuff.
I think my biggest complaint about it would be that it's really not. I wouldn't say it's a Titan show yet. It's really
If
a Bat Family show.
it's the Batman, it's the Bat Family show, especially season 3. Season 3's in Gotham. It's about it's the Nightwing show right now.
Yeah. Anyways,
Um,
Suicide Squad.
which is fine, which could be fine to be honest. But I do feel like they need to start focusing on like the team a bit more. We know Beast Boy's getting green skin this season.
He
You can see it
turns.
in the trailer.
He starts turning green every time he transforms, so maybe not.
No, he straight up just walk. You can see in the trailer he just has green skin,
Oh.
like
I just
without
want him.
transform.
He's only turned into an animal that wasn't a tiger one time.
I think he does. Yeah, I think he just doesn't know how to really control his powers right now.
I really don't got
God,
a lot more to say about this.
I have a few things about Suicide Squad. Good movie. Margot Robbie killed it again as Harley. Bloodsport's fucking god tier, amazing. Rick Flag is as well. People who thought John Cena's gonna be a bad actor, I was telling this to you. Do you know what most of WWE is?
No, don't say that. You don't want the
It's
WWE fans coming in our comments like,
no,
"Oh,
no
it's all
WWE.
real."
WWE fans are highly aware that it's majorly like a production,
The
but
ones
it's
that
a
you
good
see, maybe,
production.
but the ones on Twitter
Um,
and on social media are all, "No, it's real. Fuck you."
well, it's like an escapist fantasy. It's like WWE is like a real life fucking comic
There
book.
are
Like a dude
literally
came
heroes and villains in WWE.
there's heroes and villains, there's turns, there's heel turns and shit like that. WWE has like a storyline.
Yeah,
Like Vince McMahon's character is a character. It's like he hires these people to fight his fights for him. He's like Lex Luthor, all right? It has like a really overly complex storyline that Marvel has used to write comics about in like the 80s or 90s.
yeah,
But no, yeah, of course John Cena's gonna be a good actor. He was already an actor. It was already his job. He was just also a stuntman.
yeah.
Simple as that. Like that always baffles me. But like, oh, but they're an athlete. Like,
It's
okay,
a
yeah, certain
wrestling.
athletes are not great actors. Like like Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq
We've
is a
seen Steel.
phenomenal actor. I don't know
Have
what
you
you're
seen
talking
Steel?
about. Obviously, I've seen Steel. The only 90s Superman movie.
God, I wish Tim Burton's Superman movie was a thing so I can just see. I mean, you can find the pictures of Nick Cage's Superman, but I want to see him in action.
He also did play
So
Superman in the Teen Titans Go movie.
that's so good. But I want to see it. I want to see him in action. I want to see him in that shitty suit in action.
The mullet.
I want to see Brainiac's gay robot sidekick, which was gonna be a thing, by the way.
I know.
That would have been so offensive. Christ.
I think that's all I've got for this one.
Quick fun fact. I'm just saying dumb shit. We can end that right after this. Quick fun fact. Another thing offensive with LGBTQ plus stuff in Superman. 2003, Pink Kryptonite showed up. Pink Kryptonite makes
Pink
Superman
Kryptonite is the
gay.
best thing. I love it.
No, it also made Supergirl gay.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I think she was hitting on Lois. While Superman was
Probably.
hitting on Jimmy.
Superman shouldn't hit on Jimmy, but Supergirl hitting on Lois is fine.
They literally just swapped in love interests. Jimmy's an adult. Jimmy's like 20.
The only acceptable Jimmy for Superman to hit on is the one from Supergirl, who's just this big buff black guy. What's his name? I don't remember the actor's name. Hold on.
I can't remember. I don't watch Supergirl, so I don't know. I don't watch any of the
I
CW
remember
shows.
when I first watched Supergirl, I was like, that's not Jimmy Olsen, is it?
People are mad that they made Jimmy Black in the new
I'm more
Lois
mad
Lane
that they made I'm more mad that they made Jimmy so buff.
No, because this is like this is like after Superman Jimmy. This is Jimmy after he's like, you know what, Superman's inspired me to work
Yeah,
out.
but he becomes a
That is my
superhero. Like, it's not Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen's become a superhero before. in in campy ways, like in the old Golden Age comics. He's
Makad
got
Brooks. Wait, he was in something else. Hang on, I'm looking at his IMDb.
There's also instances where Kara not telling Jimmy she was both Kara and Supergirl and tried to seduce him as Supergirl while he was dating her as Kara.
Yeah.
Or whatever her human name is.
He was also Jax in Mortal Kombat, which we still need to do for the podcast.
Which Golden Age comics are fucking stupid.
Yes, they are. So are Silver Age, most of them. Alright, I think that's it for this one.
Yeah, that's it. You guys learn.
Rowan really does keep us going, because we need her notes, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk for hours, but it wouldn't be about Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Easiest sum of my life, it's a good film.
I will be live at some point, probably, when this goes up.
I'm going to be asleep.
This will be up tomorrow, not today.
I'm still probably going to be asleep.
Fair. But we'll talk about this when we're not recording anymore. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Or listening, I guess.